Hey, this is Cole Cabana, and you are listening to the Angry Marks podcast. You are an Angry Mark, and you are listening to a podcast.
Star of independent wrestling, the lovely and talented Venus is on the line with us. Venus, please take a bow.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me on.
It's our pleasure, and thanks for joining us tonight. Now, right off the bat, I have to ask if there are some haters on the Impact Zone Wrestling website, because your bio on the website says you're the self-proclaimed Queen of IZW. I don't think there's anything self-proclaimed about it, but you can tell us, you can straighten that out.
No, not anymore. That's for sure. Somebody's a little bit jealous because it's not self-proclaimed. I'm the official Queen of IZW since I won the Queen's Coral against Erica, Kira Maya, and Miss Dyslexia. Since I was the last person to get the pinfall, I was crowned the official Queen of IZW. So that website definitely needs to be updated ASAP because that is wrong.
Yeah, well, maybe it was Erica or Angel that hacked the website and wrote that in there, because I'm given to understand your tiara has been stolen.
Yes, twice. The first time in my coronation, my tiara was broken over my head right in front of me. I could not believe it. Finally, I get a tiara to prove to everybody there in IZW that I'm the real queen, and then it gets broken. So then the second coronation, where I have a bigger and better tiara, Angel Blue comes out and steals it from me. I get crowned with a Burger King crown. Like, really? Like, that's no way to be a queen to be treated by any means. So my tiara is now stolen, and now it's on the line here at Evolution in a tiara and a pole match, which I don't understand why I have to wrestle for something that's already mine.
Yeah, that seems kind of messed up. That's no way to treat a lady. But, you know, I'm sure they're figuring if we make her compete for it, more people will show up just to see her get it back. So it's a ratings ploy. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, that's true, but I'll prove it one more time that I'm still going to be the official Queen of IZW, and I'll make sure of it, that they'll change it and that doesn't get hacked and changed again.
You grew up in Mexico for so many years, so I got to ask the obvious question then. There are so many powerful, strong female wrestlers in Lucha Libre like Lady Apache and Sarita. Do you consider them inspirations for you in your current career?
Yes, definitely. Especially the whole Apache family is a really big inspiration and influence on me, not only from the dad, but Fabi Apache and Mary Apache. They're really good, athletic, and tough competitors. I've been watching them ever since I was young, ever since they were young, too. I've been watching them start from the bottom and work their way up. Their style is very different, but it's a style that I very much admire, and hopefully would love to have my opportunity to go and wrestle in Mexico one day, of course. Be a dream match to be in the ring with Fabi Apache, because she's one of the best in Mexico right now. So definitely a big influence in my career. Definitely study a lot of their work as well. So she's a very, very good competitor. One of the biggest accomplishments that I would say in my career so far, since it's just getting started, would definitely be the first female to train in Team Taz Dojo. I had the honor and the pleasure to train with Taz in February of 2010, and I was the first female to ever even set foot in his dojo, basically. So that was a big honor.
Wow.
Out of, I believe he said 200 people applied for it, and only 6 to 8 people got picked. And not only was I one of the people who he did pick, but I was the first female to train with him. So that was such a big honor, and definitely says a lot, I think, from me to as in my talent level, and always, you know, room for improvement. I learned a lot, so much learning from Taz, and personally being trained by him was definitely a really, really cool aspect of my career.
What's he like as a trainer? Is he as intimidating as he appears to be on TV, or is he actually a kind of a nice guy off the radar when he doesn't have to scowl for the camera?
Oh, no, he is really intimidating in person. I will never forget the first day we walk in, I see him, I was like, oh my gosh, that's really Taz Sunday. I was so intimidated. I was kind of a little bit shy and very much nervous. You know, of course, it's Taz. You want to want to show him my best. But after a while, you'd really get to really know him, and he's really laid back. But of course, by any means, he shows nothing but respect. He tells us how it is. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. If he sees something that sucks, he's going to tell you. But not only is he going to tell you, but he's going to show you how to improve it and how to make it better. But he is definitely intimidating. I mean, at one point, we're all inside the ring, and I thought he was going to start suplexing everybody all across the ring. I was kind of scared. I was like, oh no! But which would have been still pretty cool. But I was still very scared for a little bit. One time, I thought he was going to start suplexing all his students.
Yeah, well, he is the human suplex machine, so there's always that possibility at any time.
Yeah, definitely. Or we might put us to sleep too. We might tap out too. That's always a possibility.
Indeed. Now, recently we saw a TNA gut check challenge where Taylor Hendricks was awarded a TNA contract, and since Taz is one of the people who judges the gut check challenge, is there any thought or possibility in your head of going to TNA and being in a gut check challenge yourself?
Actually, it's a great question you asked, because I actually did have the chance to participate in the TNA Gut Challenge on June 16th that they had in Houston. That was another great chance of me. I think knowing Taz and being trained with Taz was definitely, not only, I think it probably helped, but put a lot more pressure on me. Taz doesn't just train anybody or, willing to just help anybody. So I was definitely think that I got put under a microscope and almost be expected more of, since I did train with Taz. But it was a great experience. I learned a lot. There was a lot of hopefuls in our class, so definitely looking forward to see what that comes about. Still in the waiting in the limbo area. Don't know. It's not a yes. It's not a no yet. So still up in the air. So hopefully I'll be in gut check pretty soon. Hopefully you guys will see me there in TNA one day.
Question from our AngryMarks.com chat room. We have live listeners at AngryMarks.com/chat, and Sierra wants to know, do you follow any of the Joshi Puroresu promotions in Japan?
I do. I actually follow Ice Ribbon very closely. That's one of my favorites as of right now that I follow. I follow them on Twitter. I try to look at as many shows as I can. I mean, of course, with the time difference, it's a little bit harder to do that. But I do keep up with Ice Ribbon a lot right now. I have kept up with other promotions in the past, but that one really has caught my eye right off the bat. It's a hard-hitting, fast promotion, and a lot of things that they do are in Japanese, but I always like to try to see if I could translate them on Google Translate, or there are some that they do it in English. And they do bring a lot of girls from all over the country, all over the world as well. I know Sexy Star from Mexico has been in there, and a lot of girls from the States. But definitely Ice Ribbon is my favorite right now.